guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this Valentine's Day look. I got a really cute new palette from Melt Cosmetics and I was like, wow, this is so cute for Valentine's Day. So I decided to play around with some new products and things like that. I know I always stick to my usual stuff. So I dipped into some new things today and I created this look for you guys. This tutorial is all over the place. Disclaimer. Halfway through, I have a bit of a breakdown. Then we come back and it's all good. This is the makeup look. Let's zoom in a little bit, please. Oh, what do you guys think that is on the lid? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. I'm not really sure what makeup look I want to do, but I know I want to do something a little bit Valentine's Day inspired. I really love the Millennial Pink palette from Melt Cosmetics that I just got. There's a lot of pretty romantic shades in here. I just got a new blush from MAC that I want to try out too. We also have this Natasha Denona Love palette, which is really pretty. A lot of cool vibes as well in here. Tough call, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna kind of go with what I feel. On the flip side, I also really want to wear a red lipstick today.
I object to a red lip.
You would object? Marky, when's the last time I've done a red lip? When's the last time I've done anything but nude? When's the last time you have told me to do anything but nude?
And then there's a reason for that.
Why? Because you're a basic ass bitch. You're the one who doesn't want me to step outside of nude. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Marc Jacobs Fine Wine pencil and I'm gonna give myself a winged out shape. I'm not used to doing my makeup with lash extensions. Gonna look kind of crazy and like zombie for a second, but I'm gonna try to twerk it out here. This is slightly inspired by Nicki Makeup. I saw her doing like a Valentine's Day look and she started with a red liner like this and it looked really good towards the end. So I'm just running this along the lash line and winging it out, and then I'm going to take a MAC 228 brush to start blending that out and making it look nice and smoky. I'm just gonna keep building this slightly, keeping the brush in hand. Blend this out nice and romantic-y like. Just dragging it all inwards. I'm gonna go into the Melt Cosmetics palette and take Modern Love, which is this matte shade. And I'm going to kind of set over here in this outer V. Bring it out, just so I don't get all creasy and oily up in here on the lid. Easy peasy. I'm gonna go in with this Dose of Colors blending brush, and I'm gonna take Modern Love again with a light amount on my brush. I am going to blend over these edges, bring it into the inner corner of the eye. I'm just taking that all the way in. Oh my gosh, my lids have been so oily lately. My skin's been weird because it's been dry and patchy, like super combination lately, which my skin's always, but this is extreme. I'm like oily in a lot of places, like especially around my brows lately and like my lids, probably all these like freaking hormones that I have. It's been a good time. So whatever's left over, you just kind of want to bring in and blend outwards. I just really want this like smoky winged out, different makeup look for me because, you know, I feel like I've just been doing the same shit lately, but I just like it, you know?
Do you watch the halftime show?
Of course I watch the halftime show. Latin gang, okay? They brought the noise. And you know what? Anyone out there being sexist and saying they shouldn't be up there, they're like too old, J-Lo's washed up or whatever, I'm just kind of like, excuse me? I saw a meme that showed Adam Levine. He had his shirt off, he was all sexy, and we were like, okay, so we were okay with this, but with women being sexy, it's like, we're gonna shame them. Those people who say that, I would like to see them try to do anything near that. Like, age is nothing to me, okay? Age is nothing. If you can do it, so what? Like, when people hit a certain age, they should just stop because society tells them to? Hell no. Whatever. They were bossy AF, and they look good. I can't do half the shit they were doing. Actually, I can't do like 90% of what they were doing. I was shook by that. And then I love Shakira's little best part, honestly. I was just like loving that she did that. Now I'm gonna take Flamingo Dream, which is this really pretty pink shade right here. And I'm just gonna use the same brush and gradiate that inwards, giving ourselves good old pink eye today. On another note, I seriously think that I'm getting like carpal tunnel in my hand. I am in so much pain right here. I'm doing a little too much of this. what's happening. I can't even put my hair in a hair tie, like I was suffering. Is that what that is? Like it's been hurting, like this really deep pain coming all the way down. Oh, so bad. I'm gonna dip into Ruby Spar, right over here. And I'm gonna take that on the same brush we used for the liner, which is the MAC 228 brush. Oh my God, it would be so funny to do a get ready with me with Thea and have her do her makeup. I would like to see how she would do her makeup on camera. She'd be done in 5 seconds. So I'm gonna define my lash line with a little bit of the black shadow in the Millennial Pink palette. Wow, that black is pigmented AF, so a little goes a long way. I actually had to just take some of that off my brush. See how much of a difference I just made to my eye? Snatched. You just do it on the outer edge and just blend it in with some shadow, and it just is so much easier to do going like that. I've been doing this a long time, and I swear to you, for some reason, I had a hard time doing a baby wing. We saw this in my last tutorial. I was like, let me just do a baby wing, and the next thing you know, it was like, I watched one TikTok video. It was literally just somebody drawing one line right here. That was it. And I was like, why am I trying so hard to do a tiny wing when that's all you gotta do? Is just do one little line. And here we are now. And since we're here, we'll put a tiny bit of black eyeshadow here just to elongate the eye. I'm gonna go back into my red eyeliner, use very little of this, but just to tie in the top, connect this down here. Same little handy dandy, tiny little MAC brush. I'm gonna do my face makeup and then finish off the eyes. So I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. I use the shade Y365, and I'm gonna use a buffing brush. This is the Morphe M439. I wanna do a really thin layer of foundation. So I'm just gonna lightly buff and spot conceal. And then where I need more coverage, I just tap. Okay. Not gonna lie to you guys, I just had like a hormonal, emotional moment. Happens. I'm very sensitive right now. I'm fine though, now, but I can't control it. It's crazy. Anything could happen and I'm just like a mess. I am going over all of the foundation now with this makeup sponge. This is by my friend Cami, and I just love how bouncy it is. Oh my God. Honestly, you guys, the struggle. The struggle. I know there's women out there who can relate to this. I felt like I was in such a great mood like 2 seconds ago, but I know there's a lot of women that can relate to this roller coaster that is IVF, because I don't know if I've like ever actually said I was starting to do IVF, but all the shots and everything that you do is just like, oh my God, this is some warrior shit. Your whole body is just, you're just not yourself. It is crazy. I think that's probably why I haven't even done a lot of makeup tutorials, to be honest. I haven't really even wore like a lot of makeup because I've just been kind of a mess, but it'll be worth it, hopefully. So anyways, I'm gonna try to get back into my good mood, my good vibes that I was in before. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Honestly, it's weird to kind of have like the emotions that I'm feeling right now and then just be like, now I'm gonna use this NARS concealer. It is the reality of how I'm feeling these days. I can't even talk about it because I feel like I just calmed down, and if I talk about it, I'll cry again, and I don't want to cry again. This video just took a serious turn for me. But I'm gonna keep doing it because I really like this makeup look, and it's not a matter of pushing through, but just kind of understanding that like, I don't want this to take control of me. Like, I wanna have control over my day and my feelings, even though these hormones are trying to tell me otherwise. I ain't having it, okay? It's crazy because like, I really appreciate when people send me videos of other people's journeys. I watch those like late at night. Someone sent me one the other day of this girl who like, she went through all this stuff and then she finally got pregnant, and it was so nice. Like, I actually like seeing those videos because it just gives so much hope. It's so nice to watch people's stories. It genuinely makes me so happy. Let's just hit the forehead a little bit. I don't even know what to say anymore because I feel not myself at this moment in time. It's fine. Jesus Christ. Seriously, shout out to anyone else going through this because it is... very trying. I find myself to be a very strong person. But this, like, I still feel strong through this, but it's also like I'm out of control of my emotions. So what usually is me, that like the person that will just like suck it back, like I can't. So I'm like, what's happening? What are these things coming out of my eyes right now? I'm gonna continue this video because this truly makes me feel relaxed just doing my makeup right now. I'm gonna go ahead and add some contour, some bronzer. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my RCMA Dark Shinto for this. It's just a cream foundation. Actually, why am I using this brush? I really love this Set-Jadeywadey brush with Luxie. This is just like a dream brush. This side in particular, I love for basically everything. Like, it's such a good blush brush, and it's also such a good bronzer brush because it blends everything really nice without moving the foundation around too much. Okay, I think I'm feeling better now. Let's talk about positive things. Like 2020, I'm so excited, you guys. Like, I'm working on so many things, and it's just like all these things that I wanted to do, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait until it all comes into fruition, into the world. Like, so much hard work in the best way. Like, it's different when you're working so hard towards something that you're really passionate about, and I'm just so excited for you guys to see everything. All right, let's make this forehead a little smaller because I have a very large brain. I know I say that all the time. It's like my dad joke. I'm gonna go back to talking about this because I just like, why not? We're here already. It's awkward now. The symptoms of going through IVF are just fabulous. It's interesting because I was reading up on it that you are prone to gain facial and body hair and lose the hair on your head. And I just want to know why those two things can't be reversed, because I would love it if the hair on my actual head would just start growing and not the hair on my face. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it be awesome if the side effects of things were like incredible? Instead of like, oh, you'll have diarrhea, you're gonna lose all your hair, your skin is gonna be popping, you're gonna grow such luscious hair. It's like all these vitamins or something. Like, I wanna know. This hairstyle in combination with this shirt makes me feel like Marimar. I don't know if any of you guys watched Marimar back in the day, but this was like my favorite telenovela growing up. Like, I was obsessed with Thalia. Like, I wanted to be her. I thought she was the most beautiful person ever. And I feel like for some reason my hair and shirt right now is making me feel like her. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a little blush now. And I have a new blush that I wanna use. The packaging is really cool too. This is in the shade Cheeky Devil, and it has like a creamy touch to it. That's pretty. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit over my nose too. I just love that like flushed look. And then a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with a little loose translucent powder. Let's talk about the new addition to the family, the new puppy. If you guys have not seen our video on our new pup, it's on the Perkins channel, which I will link in the description box. But can I just say that he truly waited until we made the formal Instagram announcement to act up. He saw it and he said, oh, I'm here to stay now, and he is acting crazy. I keep telling Steven, like, oh my God, is he gonna mellow out? Like, Cannoli, at least, when we first got her, she was bad, but like we knew. She never once like tried to catfish us. I was okay with that because it was only our second pup. He's like teething, so obviously he's biting everything, and he doesn't respect me. He only respects Steven. He has chosen the dominant one, and he chose Steven. He like just wants to use me as a chew toy. And I'm walking by to go to the bathroom this morning. He goes, jumps up like a piranha, leeches onto my calf. And it's kind of hard. I feel like that's like a hard area to really get a bite of, but he finds a way. And I was like, I have to run from him. He's really trying to say that like he's dominant over me. He's not respecting women, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go back into the Melt Cosmetics palette and use that color Modern Love and just run that on the lower lash line. I think I need to ground this with a little bit of brown. I'm gonna go into our Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, and I'm gonna be picking up the darkest brown, and I need to just kind of ground my lower lash line so I don't look like a zombie. And then I'm gonna go in with Just a Kiss. I feel like that's the perfect Valentine's Day shade. Honestly, it's the best. So I'm just gonna press this with my finger onto the lid. Ooh, you see that? You know what makes me so happy is that every celebrity makeup artist that I've worked with says that the Friendcation palette is one of their favorite palettes, and every time it's in their kit and they use it almost every single time they do makeup, and there's nothing more rewarding than that, to hear that. I know why they use it, and it's for 3 like colors for sure. Everybody loves our browns and Just a Kiss. The browns are seriously the best. Brown eyeshadows are brown eyeshadows, but churro and cheens, no. Especially churro and Just a Kiss. Patrick Ta uses it so much on everyone to get that like glowy lid, and it makes me so happy. I'm going to add a little glow to my cheeks too, because gotta have a little glow. And this is still one of my faves, the Becca Chrissy Teigen collab. I'm surprised like I haven't hit pan. Probably because I used just a very little amount of it. Place that on the tops of the cheeks just to add like a little glow without being too much like a highlight. Boom. And then for lips, so I'm not gonna go red, quiche. But honestly, I just wouldn't go with this. It's too bright of a moment. This is a bougie ass lipstick, but I have to use it. This is a Gucci lipstick. It is the shade 201 Painted Veil. Oh my God, it just kind of goes with the vibe. It's more of a mauve tone. Hopefully it looks cute on me. And I think with the Whirl lip liner, that'll be, I don't use Whirl very often because my looks don't ever call for mauve moments. Mauve is actually one of my least favorite colors, period. I'm gonna turn this pimple into a beauty mark real quick. I'm so excited to wear this lipstick. They just look so pretty. I hope it looks good on me. Here we go. Oh, it looks beautiful. The formula on these are so nice. I'm shook by how nice this goes on. Pigmented, velvety. You know, you would expect that for like high-end things that the formula is always great, but that's not the case a lot of times. Sometimes I'm like, what is this? But that, amazing. I'm just gonna fix my lip liner a little bit. I'm gonna overline up here because I want some big old lips today.
That was like a perfect match.
It was a perfect match. It was like the universe said, you know what, I'm gonna make sure that your lip is a perfect match after the mini little meltdown you had during your video. If you guys haven't seen my how I cover my breakouts video without foundation, it's one of my favorite videos, and honestly, I'm still shook as to how I did that. I had worse pimples than this. This is like nothing, it's just healing, it's very red. But like I was going through a really bad breakout phase, and I just figured out how to make my skin look healthy with creating moles all over my face. But it works. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a thin eyeliner brush and some brown eyeshadow. Nothing too warm. I'm gonna give myself a beauty mark real quick. We don't have time, honey. Oh, look at it, kind of goes with this one. I started using Zit Stika, not sponsored, not paid. They did send me this in PR, and I was skeptic to try them at first. I was using these other acne stickers. I woke up and it was like a circle mark on my skin. It was almost like the medication was so strong that it actually left a dry circle patch. It was even harder to cover than covering the pimple. But dude, it is amazing. Like these are little stickers that you put over breakouts, and they work so well. Like when I tell you my forehead was all breaking out recently, this was massive. It was like one of those where it's like 5 in 1, like how many are really in there? These stickers are so great. I had told KATY about them too. I was like, girl, if you got these in PR, you need to use them. They have like, I don't want to say needles, because it's not like needles, but it almost feels like it a little bit. It's not super painful or anything like that. There's like little, what would you call them, Marky?
I would call them like these microfiber stems that latch onto the pimple.
They latch in, and you press it into the pimple, gets right to the source and just...
Yep, and then all the properties that are in that little spot thingy just start to trickle down through the stems.
Oh, it is excellent. Highly, seriously one of my faves. All right, we made it through. Thank you guys for making it through this video with me, this tutorial, this time in my life. Y'all have been supporting me so much through this, and I'm sorry I'm an emotional mess. Actually, I'm not sorry that I'm an emotional mess. That's just like, you know, but I am thankful that you guys are so amazing, especially in my DMs, like messages that I get from you guys are so awesome. Like I love you guys so much. It really does make me feel better. Like all the videos you send me Steven and I watch them at night, and I'm always like, and he'll ask me like, how did you find this video? And I'm like, a subscriber sent it to me, and they're amazing. So it's always like very encouraging. It's crazy because there'll be times where it's like really tough for me, and I just get one message from a person that says, thinking about you, I know that you're going through a tough time with all of this, and it's just like, wow. Like it's almost like you know that I'm feeling it, and I open it at the right time, and it's amazing. So thank you guys. And this is the finished look. I'm not gonna get emotional again. I cry for everything. I really hope you guys like it. I think it's flirty, cute, still wearable in my opinion, and has a really nice, cute Valentine's Day theme. I don't know what day it is exactly when this is going up. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day, even if it's just out with your girlfriends or at home watching Netflix and ordering takeout, because that sounds like a dream to me. Thank you guys for watching. Love you so much. See you later. Bye. Okay. I have cottage cheese on my lip. Sick. I have never. Would you zoom in a little bit, Kishandra? The ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Today I mixed that with, oh, fuck. If that got on the carpet.